Hello, this is a video about BotChiefEditor. Today I will talk about some actions in browser operation. I have made some preparations. I have already added the actions I need today through custom action list. Now we add a new module, name it, and click OK. There are two ways to add actions. We can click the right mouse button and add it like this. We can also keep the module selected and then drag the action by long pressing the left mouse button and add it like this. Now let's go to the first action, load URL. View its action settings. Click Variable Management to manage the variables. Now I add two variables I need today. Now I add a table variable in Variable Viewer. Choose the table variable and then the column. You can also add or create string or double variable. Click Create to add. Now get back to the action settings. I need to import the URL that I want to visit. Or you can use the URL in the variable. If you are going to choose a table variable, you need to choose the column and the row, or you can use the random rows. Here I input the URL manually. For referrer, it means the browser will send the request operation to web server to inform the server which page the browser links from. The default setting is not to modify. Here you can also manually input the referrer you want. Here you can also get referrer from the variable if you once created. For load operation, JS is a scripting language in the web. There is JS and other elements in a web page. The default timeout operations are measured by seconds. If it doesn't load all elements in 60 seconds, it will display a window of failure. So the second option means if it loads all the elements, but JS is not fully loaded within the specified time, the action is executed successfully. For the third option, even if both the elements and JS are not fully loaded within the specified time, the action is still executed successfully. Here I input 10 seconds, save it. Try to run it. Executed successfully. Now we start the second action. Open browser. View its action settings. Here you need to input the name of the new page you are going to open. Or you can use the name you saved in variables. If you don't input it manually or you don't use variable either, and if you save it and then run the action, you will get a page with the name provided by the system. Try to run it. Now you can see the new page, page 1. Now I will open two pages by importing the browser name manually and use variable respectively. Now you will see I opened a new one page. Now I use variable. When choosing the variable, you need to assign the variable a value. So I input a new 2 here as the value. Save the settings and try to run it. You can see I opened a page. New to. Well, this is the second action, open browser. The next action is set current browser. First, it will switch to the specified page, and then all the actions will be executed on this page. Click refresh. You can refresh the current page. You can select the name among these. You can also use the name saved in a variable. You can also set the last open browser as the current browser. Sometimes it may switch to other browsers if you click the website link. So, in order to switch to the specified browser accurately, you can add a set current browser action, and then keep this selected. Here I choose page 1 to switch to page 1. Try to run it. Now we switch to page 1 successfully. Now we test another browser, default. We also switched to default page. Next action is get browser name. It means you can get the name of the specified browser. You can choose the first, the last, or the current browser, and then save the name to a string variable. Here I choose this one and save it. When we test it, pay attention to the value to see whether value of the variable will change to the value of the current page. Now you can see the value of the current page has been successfully saved to the string variable. The next action is page load wait. It's a process that the find control action inside keeps looking for one or more controls on the current page. If find control finds those controls, it means the completion of page loading. Besides, when the page load is very slow, but if you could find the web controls you need, you can go ahead and keep running the actions without the completion of the whole page. As I mentioned, find control, there must be a find control action. You can hit the right mouse button to add new find page control action. The find control here is different from the find control in action list. First, no parent control here. Second, you can save it to variable. Now we are moving to the next part. Select a control first. Click Page Load Wait and we view its action settings. Page Load Wait is a circular action executing process. It will seek the needed controls again and again. For the searched result, it can return the result to a string variable. If page load wait finds the control I need, it will return true. If it doesn't find the control, it will return false. Here you need to choose a variable to save the result. If it doesn't find the control you need, you can choose to continue running all the actions left or not. Save the settings. I selected the search button just now. Now I remove the action and test it to run. Successfully. Here you can see in this variable, true is the return value. It means it finds the control I need in 60 seconds during the circular search of the control. So it returns true and save it to a string variable. The next action is Set Browser option. On the top of this page, Settings and Help is about this, so we set the action here. These are the test buttons, but users need to finish the settings in module in the form of actions. We can speed up page loads by setting the browser and by disabling the attributes of some pages. This is the end. Thanks for watching.